David
must have been Celebrity Big Brother last series, but I can't think what it was.
Was it Kim? Maybe it was Kim.
It was
being
Kim.
mental.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah, must have been.
Did you actually? Did you get around to listening to that podcast that I sent you this week with Peter Bazalgette?
I've not listened to it yet. How long is it?
His section's only about 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
I found
I completely forgot
a podcast on The Guardian, no less.
Oh,
Broadsheet newspaper
posh,
this week. With Peter Bazalgette, I think that's how you pronounce it, who is Bazalgette, who was an Endemol bigwig back in the day, who was responsible for bringing Big Brother to the UK first time around, and he has actually been the head of our arts council. Like he's highbrow. And he's the one that brought this Big Brother to our shores, which is now a trashy...
highbrow then.
I know, it's really weird.
So it's different then,
It's kind of like it's deteriorated. And he did admit he doesn't know what it's like now because he's not involved with the show. But he was talking... The whole podcast was about empathy. And he was talking about how Big Brother can be a vehicle for creating empathy with people that you don't understand or you don't come into contact with in your everyday life. And that's what I really like about Big Brother, what he can do. Like Gary and the Girly Boys, or like his examples were Pete... In our Big Brother in the 7th series, we had this guy with Tourette's syndrome. And he was in there like, wankers! Wow! All the time, like having his little tics. Who had a relationship with Nikki Graham afterwards.
Spoiler.
Yeah, one of your lot.
10 years later. Don't say it weren't.
And also Nadia, being a transsexual. Or
Transgender person.
Transgender.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
It's right, you used to say transsexual back in the day.
But he called her trans.
Who did?
Peter, because he's quite posh.
Trans, that sounds good. Oh, trans, that sounds good.
How he actually said that how the housemates didn't really, or how the nation didn't really seem to understand them at first, and how we kind of warmed to these people over the series, and like how you then build empathy. That's just something that I really like about this type of TV.
Wasn't much empathy for the second time round, was there?
Nadia, not so much.
No.
I really liked her in season 5. Season Jack, Karen and Bruno. I really liked him season 3. Season 5, not so much.
Talking wankly about Big Brother though, just to continue that for 1 second.
Wanker.
I was talking to my friend at work about Big Brother this week and how it. We were comparing it to philosophy, and
wow.
I know. I know. It was kind of joking, but I was saying he was talking about philosophy, and I was saying. Big Brother is similar to philosophy because both of them talk about the human condition.
They do, yeah.
And that's it. So Big Brother is just as good as philosophy.
So actually, we're all really highbrow.
Yeah, very, very highbrow. Where are we up to? Oh, the moon boot, yep. I've put, is Kevin or Bruno the target? Because I didn't really know at that point.
Dimitri says Kevin is a target.
Why
there you
was
go.
Kevin the target?
Because he's a great liar, is what Dimitri said.
Okay.
I put up Bruno, so at least... yeah, he said that's why he said he put up Kevin. He's a target because he's a liar. And he said, I put up Bruno, so at least one of them will be there come eviction night. And I thought, well, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
But he obviously wants to break them up.
Yeah, I hope so. Bruno's basically just saying the same thing in different ways. The vets have cannibalised each other rather than going after the new players. That's 3 times he's made the same statement in 3 different ways. Kevin said, it's been disastrous. All my allies are in the jury.
Well, that's good then, if you can make it through now. If you can shield yourself long enough to have your allies in jury is actually
good. Bruno said, let's just have fun with it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they were like G'ing each other on. Let's have fun with it, bro. Right, bro. Man to man. And next up, there was a scene of Dimitri and Kevin talking in the HOH room.
But first, Dylan was sat there.
Where?
Dylan was talking to Dimitri. Yeah. Kevin came out. Dylan's like, Kevin's like, can you go, mate? And Dylan's like, yeah, that's what I figured.
Now, did you notice this?
Probably not.
Both, at various points, both Kevin and Dimitri were holding something.
No. You noticed some good shit.
I'm very observant. And I do this for you. It was a tiny golf club.
Are you serious?
Why the hell has a tiny golf club appeared?
How big are we talking?
I'm talking about like this long. So what's that, half a metre? Like a child's
12 inches.
Plastic golf club. That's not 12 inches.
I don't fucking know.
12
I wish I did.
Is, the size of a...
Bill.
But they were like passing it towards one, like between one another, and I was like, maybe it's like a talking stick, like you can only talk
like the talking pillow.
talk when you're holding the golf club. And I did also notice that there was a glass of purple drink on the table.
Jesus, what is this purple? It's like Alice in Wonderland.
Look, I watch this show like I'm about to do an HOH task on it.
Like the Pax brothers in that fucking car. Hold on, wasn't that meant to be part of the veto this week?
Oh.
And then the veto was the bunnies in the coffin, wasn't it? They said for the veto next week.
Yeah.
She scrapped it because it's too boring.
Yeah, or they just an excuse for the product placement.
Maybe they've took the car back to the lot. Cindy was in it.
Pax Bros drove her to jury.
Then what happened? So, Kevin was talking to Dimitri.
Dimitri reveals William told him Kevin said he wanted Dimitri's out.
Oh, yeah.
And I put that Kevin lies convincingly, which is actually what Dimitri's had said about him. That he's a liar.
And Kevin said...
He's a certified liar.
He's a pathological liar. Kevin said, I'm not a vengeful person. It's because you never HOH, so you can't wreak any revenge on anyone. And Kevin said, a big crew is coming after you next week.
Big crew?
Threatening, what, you and... who?
The crew of the Odyssey.
Yeah. And Dimitri said, there's a big crew coming after us no matter what. It's true.
Bothered.
And Kevin said, I thought I had William under control. I think that was in the diary room he said that.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, because Kevin was talking to William again then. And he said, are you playing me to him?
Oh, yeah, we had Kevin and William in the storeroom
together.
He,
confronted him, didn't he, about what William had been saying. And
and
William was like, I don't talk to anyone in this house.
He said, I've written, can someone please check on William's mum? Because he said, I swear on my mum's life that I don't talk to anyone about this thing.
He said, I don't talk, I just listen. Okay.
I swears on his mum's life he hasn't played Kevin. Go on, I don't talk, I just listen.
Okay, I may have talked to Dre. Maybe.
And then the diary room goes, I made a little mistake.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. William in the diary room is so different to how he is in the house, isn't he?
Yeah, but I sometimes wonder...
He talks a big game in the diary room, basically.
Yeah, but so would I.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Everyone, I guess.
But then I sometimes think that Big Brother feeds him lines in the diary room.
No shit.
Like the one where he said, what I'm gonna do. I thought that was a line that had been fed to him.
Yeah, they do feed him that shit. Sorry, I'm just pouring some more.
We need more Deception Grove. I've said that Kevin is actively trying to guilt trip William. He did say that. He did say that. That's mean, isn't it?
He always does it.
This is a psychological sport,
He's a
right.
mean man. Oh, and he also said to William, this is classic, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
That's what I said earlier about someone.
That's such a parent, isn't it? And then they had a cuddle. And I put, William is smarter than Kevin gives him credit for. I think he is, isn't he? Yeah.
I think William is smarter than anyone gives him credit for. Everyone thinks that William is like a little boy.
Yeah.
But actually he's like...
Boy toy.
24 or something. Boy toy.
But did you notice after they had a cuddle... William did look in the mirror and it went ding. But was that an accident?
He looked at the camera and they put a sound effect on it.
But was that a real backstabby thing or not?
Or did we just think it was because of BB's embellishments?
Yeah, he could have just been looking at the camera, couldn't he? To be honest.
Could have been. Probably the camera had moved to get them.
I've put, if I was in Big Brother, even if I was giving someone a genuine hug, I'd still give a wink to the camera just for the drama.
Making scenes.
So then Bruno said, I knew it was coming to Ica.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ica tells Bruno she doesn't want him to go.
Yeah, Demetrius and I are
not the same person. Well, you're called Demica out here.
Yeah.
And she said, I have a lot of what? And I wasn't sure.
Pull.
Oh, okay, thanks. I guarantee if you're on the block with Kevin, you will not go home. So when Ica speaks, she speaks the truth. She's the philosopher.
But he did go home.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, but Kevin come off the block, so there's a get out clause there.
Fact check.
Oh yeah, so she said, I guarantee you will not go home. And I've put the reverse Ica. Is it as trustworthy as a guarantee when you are going home?
Apparently so.
Well,
almost.
Iffy. And then
she said, when I saw the pictures come up, it hit me, and I was like, those are my vets.
Did you believe that?
No.
I didn't
not for a minute.
Yeah. And Bruno goes,
we're a dying
breed, bud, he said.
Yeah.
Bud. I hate that.
He put, we're the idiots here, and I said, speak for yourself. Tim Micah aren't idiots.
And then he said, they're laughing at us.
And then it cut to images of Karen and Dylan belly laughing hard at the kitchen counters.
That's my favourite type of editing in Big Brother.
It's absolute storyline. I love it.
It's like when someone's being a right prick in the house, you can tell the editors just hate them, and then they just show them sat there picking their nose.
Yeah,
it's just classic, isn't it?
Ica in the diary room said Kevin is a snake. He has no. Why am I doing my Dre voice? Kevin is a snake. He has to go. But Bruno isn't so bad.
Why can't we do an Ica impression?
I can't do Ica.
It's a bit African, isn't it?
It's not. I think it's a bit Caribbean.
Yeah,
Caribbean. It's like a bit.
Oh, aren't you posh?
I think
Caribbean.
it's a bit Caribbean.
I was swimming in the Caribbean.
And then you've got the problem of like Canadian being a bit Irish, a bit Scottish, and a bit American. So expecting me to blend 4 accents together, I know, but
she's got a very specific accent. It's very sort of. It's like what's that word like?
Melodic.
No, it's the opposite of that. It's like
staccato.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like it's very
stunted,
forthright. Yeah, I'm not saying the right words. You're saying better words than me. But we just wish we could master it. I bet we master it just
as it's over. Just like
she's leaving.
Just like when I mastered the Jedward.
Yeah.
What? Bring back the live link.
Okay, where are we? I have no idea.
I thought that Ica was genuinely shaken. In the
Shook.
HOH with Dimitri.
She's shook.
She's been shook. She said, I'm really fucking myself over with new people in here. This is when she was twitching about the vet thing.
Oh, yeah, she said...
She did seem like she was actually shaken.
She said Karen wants all the vets out so she can say...
Clear the house.
Yeah, it's true.
Get them out.
She does. So she can say she outlasted all these giants. And then she's kind of like moaning at Dimitri about it. But Dimitri only doing what he's told. And then she moans at him.
She goes, she said it. You know I'm a vet, right? And I thought it was like her being like the only human in Twilight, like amongst all the vampires. And she wants all of us gone so she can say she outlasted all these giants.
Yeah, I just said that. And then Ica said, has Dre been lying to us to make us hate these guys more?
Oh, yeah.
But then Dre said, who do you trust more, Dre and William or Kevin and Bruno? And Ica said, I don't trust anybody, and then stomped out the room. She did, didn't she?
And then, she did. This was a disappointment. You know why? We went straight into the POV pick without any overheard conversation. And we live for the overheard conversation, don't we?
Come on, Ted, sort it out.
Instead, we got Karen saying, okie dokie smoky.
And Dylan and Dimitri seem to have invented a song for the POV pick.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate it.
I couldn't work out the words, could you?
It's like, player pick for the POV. Player pick for the POV. It's like when Imogen did Hot Topics. Hot Topics.
Imogen. Oh.
With Imogen.
Imogen had no personality. She's just good looks, and that was it.
I've written that Dylan trying to create a theme for the POV as cringe in capital letters.
I've put, I couldn't work out the words, and I'm not rewinding a third time.
Lucky that I got it. This was the first time that I was ever conscious of the fake Eminem music.
Yeah, I've written fake Lose Yourself music. It's when Kevin went in the story when he was giving himself a motivational
monologue.
It's so nearly Lose Yourself, and Eminem's got his glasses on, like writing to his lawyer as we speak.
So while we're on the subject of Eminem, I've noticed that you've got 2 action figurines of Eminem in your kitchen on your windowsill, haven't you?
Yeah.
I hadn't. They're those really expensive kind as well, like proper posable Japanese ones, aren't they?
Yeah. I used to love Eminem. Well, I still love Eminem, but I used to be really obsessed with Eminem.
Really?
And everyone's like, how can you like Eminem when you're a feminist? How can you like Eminem? He's so homophobic. My rule is I know. Shut up. No, just in case you're wondering, my rule is if you make me laugh, I don't care if you're homophobic. No, I do. But do you like Eminem?
His music, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's homophobic, so whatever.
Yeah, and he hates...
It's a laugh.
The way he talks about women is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, but who's he hurting?
I just think it's just like schoolboy humour. I don't take it seriously. No. Bleed, bitch, bleed. Anyway, sorry.